We're going to concentrate on yesterday's football programme, beginning at Easter Road with Hibernian against Hearts. Hibs really went at Hearts from the start at Easter Road, clearly intent on gaining a second consecutive league win over their great rivals. Neil Berry had to move quickly there to keep Darren Jackson out. And they took an early lead. Mickey Weir got possession and headed straight down the slope. He held off Gary Mackay and somehow managed to stay on his feet. Joe Tortolano then helped out. He crossed and Jackson headed in. The Hibs fans inside Easter Road went wild. And wilder still a minute later. Brian Hamilton's long ball sent Jackson off and running. Craig Levine got in a challenge, but the ball fell into the path of Michael O'Neill, and Hibs were 2 up. The fans wanted more. Hibs boss Alex Miller asked for calm. And Jackson should have killed the game off as a contest just after that. He evaded Levine, but right in front of goal, he blasted over. Hearts had taken a first-half pounding. Comeback man Dave McPherson came close to bringing his side back into it. He hit one from long range, but Jim Leighton watched it fly wide. But that Jackson-O'Neill combination continued to torment Hearts. Jackson tried to pick out his teammate, but McPherson kept O'Neill out. After the break, Hearts set about turning things around. Young Alan Johnson pushed forward, and in the end, Leighton had to react quickly to keep him out. But they were coming more and more into it now. Scott Leach got on the end of John Robertson's cross, but Leighton did even better this time. But Hearts couldn't take their chances. Stephen Frail pushed forward. Tosh McKinley crossed, but substitute John Cahoon headed wide with just Leighton in front of him. But then with 10 minutes to go, they were thrown a lifeline. Frail in the thick of it again. Love and Tortolano hesitated. Frail nipped in, but then went down. Referee Williamson pointed to the spot. In replay, there didn't appear to be too much in this. But a penalty awarded all the same. Robertson duly buried it. And right at the end, a final chance for Hearts. It fell to Johnson, but he couldn't get it on target. And another Edinburgh Derby win for Hibs.
I think the preparation all week has been good, you know, and the team had an edge to it right from the start today. We went in 2-0 up at half-time, and really maybe could have been 3 or 4 up. Darren missed a good chance, and we had maybe a few more half chances. And if we'd have got the third goal, we'd maybe have gone on and scored more. But all credit to Hearts, they came back into it in the second half.
A few jittery moments just in the dying minutes.
That's right. You know, we got ourselves in a rut a bit. We've done that a couple of times this season when we've had a 2-goal lead. We really should go on and build on it. But I think it's playing up the hill caused us a few problems as well. But I didn't think it was a penalty. But, you know, Hearts probably deserved to get a goal at some stage in the game. They had a lot of pressure, but we managed to hang on.
So back-to-back Edinburgh Derby victories for Hibs, and they go top of the table.
Mickey Weir got possession and headed straight down the slope. He held off Gary Mackay and somehow managed to stay on his feet. Joe Tortolano then helped out. He crossed and Jackson headed in. The Hibs fans inside Easter Road went wild. And wilder still a minute later. Brian Hamilton's long ball sent Jackson off and running. Craig Levine got in a challenge, but the ball fell into the path of Michael O'Neill, and Hibs were 2 up.